Hi, Ashley, Allison, Roca, Sam. Mommy here. I am inside my van doing laundry. Okay, and it's very noisy outside. So I said, let me just, use my van to speak to you. Because lately I had been speaking to you, Awi, and Sam, and kind of Roja. But what I'm seeing is you guys are afraid to go to me or tell me that you did something wrong. Maybe you lost something, or you spilled something, or maybe you're crushing on somebody or whatever, and you guys are afraid to talk to me. And it kind of like broke my heart, because I know how I used to be. I used to react like it's the end of the world, like, oh my gosh, why is this happening? The truth is, knowing God, I changed a lot. And remember, I told you that, I was called to change the history of our family. And I'm seeing a trend like this week, okay, with all of you guys. I haven't spoken to Ashley, but I hope that, she will look at this video. But it saddened me that you guys have to either lie or not talk about things, hide from me. You're covering your mistakes, you're covering, what you did wrong. I don't want you to do that, please, because when you're doing that, that means you're not free, you're not acting like you, and you're not being you. And the truth is, that is not who you are. Okay, you're not that person where you hide, to make everybody think, or to make me think that you guys are perfect and stuff, because there's nobody perfect. Okay, and it just broke my heart. That's why I'm trying to put light into this darkness that you guys are doing, because I used to do it. I used to feel like I had to perform for people. All right, I had to be what they wanted me to be. Even though I didn't know what I was doing, I acted like I knew what I was doing, and trying to please people. And that's exactly what I don't want you to do. I want you to be set free from that, because if you are free, okay, and the only way you can be free really is if you know who God is. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about, deal with it, because it's only by the grace of God that I was changed and, transformed by because he wants me to be the person that he created me to be. And the only way I changed was because he gave me the grace, the ability to do it, so that I can, speak to you like this. And when you're out there in, like business world, career, or what, you're trying to perform a job that you can't do, and you don't want to ask questions, you really should ask questions, because you want to be a blessing to your boss. You want to be a blessing to wherever you are, whoever you're with, husbands, wife, you want to be a blessing to them. Because think about it, if you're not accepting the mistake, like, okay, your daughter, your son, and if you guys are telling me something, or the one that I love is telling me something, and obviously they're uncomfortable with what they did wrong, it is better, they're trying to tell you something, or you guys are trying to tell me something, to be set free from that. And what I learned because of my failed relationships, I wasn't listening. I only wanted them to be, what I wanted them to be. And it's not good, because by me not accepting their flaws, I make them feel like they need to be this person that I want. And that's exactly what they are doing. They are performing the way I see them, that I want to see them. But the problem is that is not who they are. So what I learned from my failed relationships is, now looking back, I wasn't accepting them because I wanted them to be perfect. I imagined something in me that I thought this is the way a relationship is, a perfect relationship, when in reality there is no such thing. Your relationship will only work if God is involved in your life. Okay? And I am really sorry if you guys feel that, if you guys feel that you can't talk to me. Maybe I had put that in you, people have put that in you, but I want you to be set free. And because this really hurts my feelings when I heard, when I was talking to you, Awi and Sam and Roka. Okay, either if you have a crush on somebody, or you spilled something, you lost something, I don't want you to hide it from me, because I don't want you to be afraid. And because when you're doing that, you're basically training yourself when you're with other people to act that way. And when you're out there in the real world, the career, that's how you're going to act when you're making mistakes, when you should just tell the boss, I'm sorry, I don't know how to do this, but if you show me, I can do it. It's better to be honest with them about your flaws and say, hey, I can't do it, but if you show me, I might be able to get it and understand it. But don't ever feel like you have to perform or please people, just because you have a degree or you've had that experience. I actually want you guys to have a teachable spirit. Okay, when you're teachable, God can work in you. Okay, and that pride, you're not allowing that pride to overtake you. So please, I'm asking you that, ask God to help you, to show you, because when you have your own children and your husbands or a wife, you want them to be so free that they are your best friend. There is nothing more in this world than, having a partner in your life and they are also your best friend that you can talk to about anything and everything, and not be afraid to speak to them and be who you are. Not afraid to, have bad moods and they're still okay with it. Not afraid to speak what you want because you're releasing something. It's the best gift ever if you can be you. Be who God created you to be. And the thing is, how do you become that person? You don't know who you are until you know why God created you. And I will be speaking to you more about that. I will be teaching more about that, but I'm just telling you my experience because it broke my heart, this week that I'm hearing all this from you guys. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my children are afraid to talk to me. And I'm so sorry if you feel that way. That I hope this will set you free. And I pray to God that He will reveal to you what He's trying to teach you. And, when you're out there, be a blessing to your bosses, to the person that you're with, your friends. Just be a blessing to them and accept them for who they are, even their flaws, because in reality that is not who they are. They just don't know who they are yet. Okay, and you can be the first friend, or to point out who they really are based on what God says about them. And be set free and take care of your relationships, value them. And when a relationship doesn't work anymore, take what you learn from that relationship, learn from it, grow from it, and move on. Don't go backwards. The worst thing that you can do in your life is going backwards. Okay, so don't ever hide your things, your mistakes, what you did wrong. You don't have to perform anything. Don't go backwards, go forward. The goal is for you to go forward. Okay, so learn from the mistakes. Okay, accept people as they are. Be you, but you need to know who you are, why God created you. Okay, so I will, like I said, I'll talk more about that. But I bless you guys and I love you. And you know, at least this time you guys can't turn, you can turn me off anytime here on this channel, okay? But I'm able to speak to you and lead you and guide you. So be set free and be a blessing. I love you. Bye.